trading is a skill set. We should just focus on the skill set. And I really want to work on my discipline aspect.
Hi Charles, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
You good? Okay, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for doing the interview. Please introduce yourself to the community. Tell us a bit about yourself, where you're living, how long you've been trading.
Okay, my name is Charles Ohakwe, and I'm from Nigeria. And though I studied industrial physics in school, I did physics, bachelor in technology. I've been trading for the past 2 years. I started since 2021. So until now, I've been trading.
Okay. What brought you to trading?
What brought me to trading? One of the reasons that brought me to trading is, I have a work and I do work. I'm into electricals. But I needed an income, side income, where at least I won't actually need clients to come and start looking for clients. I just need the freedom of navigating income. That was one of the reasons.
Okay.
And also financial freedom as well. And I love the technicality about trading, everything.
That's what brings a lot of people to the trading industry, that the freedom to earn your own living without any need for anybody else apart from yourself. So good stuff. So what have you been trading lately? FX, indices?
I'm trading only FX, GBPUSD only, pounds to US dollars.
Okay, good old cable. Okay, how do you trade cable then? Are you a day trader, swing trader?
I'll say I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader actually. I trade. I hold my trade within a day, but sometimes 2 days, maybe depending on how the setup is. Depending on how the setup, I take most of my entries on 15-minute time frame.
Okay. Any particular strategy? What is your forte? Is it smart money concepts, supply and demand, support and resistance?
I trade price actions. I'm on trend line price actions. I try to know the direction using trend lines. To know. Then I also use psychological levels. That's round numbers, levels where I can know that these are where the people are likely to place orders. So then I edge towards the direction of the market using daily time frame down to 4 hour. Then 15 minutes basically for my entry, using M pattern for sell and buy, W pattern for buy, as the case may be.
Okay, cool. So cable, day trader, trend lines, round numbers. Okay. Could you share a trading screen? Maybe we could see a typical setup. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, British pound dollar. We can see trading view. Just about make it out, I think. Yeah. So tell us a little about this setup then. What are you looking at here?
Okay, I'm trying to get it very well. Right. A lot of notification is just popping up. It's just a silent notification. So this is I think this is the 1 hour. Let me go to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, this is the 4 hour time frame. So you can see. I will say, okay, let me start from the weekly so that I can explain better.
Sure.
So this is what I'm seeing from the weekly. Okay, we are all overall bearish trend, and I'm seeing a kind of a draw event from this point to here, forming like a bearish flag, more like a bearish flag from this zone. We consolidate. It's the major trend up. Then the market starts selling. So I've gotten a bigger picture that overall we are going to overall selling. So what I keep doing is, if the market retraces back, I sell. So I think we'll go to daily time frame, 4 hour time frame to get more narratives. Okay. So you can see the trend line broke at this point. From this point, the trend line broke. So confirm that we are changing overall picture. So ever since it has been retracing to this trend line. If you hit this trend line, I sell. But basically, I don't sell with 4-hour time frame. I only try to get the bigger picture, more like this kind of trend. More like at this point, you can see when it retraces back, it's short, it retraces back, it's short. And most of the time, the retracement always, or whenever it wants to take a direction, this happens in this blue line. All these lines are around psychological levels. So that is why I focus mainly to take my entries. These blue lines, I try to take entries there because I feel that is where I think that is where a majority turn or supply or demand zone always occur in GU. Yeah. Based on a strategy I've already. So if I can get a trend, like from this stand, I got this trend, get here. So the first touch, I short, it goes back, I short. Then sometimes I get liquidated, my stop hits because, in trading, we don't always get all the entries often. But in the long run, because of our risk management, we tend to balance everything. So this is a typical for me, an M bottom when price retraces to this the blue zone, I short. If it comes here to this trend touch, I short again. You see, it shorts, it comes back to it touch the trend again, I short again. Goes back to the trend and close to the psychological levels. You can see them. Yeah. They are all entries are close to the psychological levels before I take a shot. Now at this point, it started retracing. It gets to this bigger trend. It keep on selling. So one of the confirmation, I think it was the news that shot this market last week. It was FP. NFP caused this move. So more like I also look at a trend reduction. For instance, now from here to here, the trend here was larger, but when it keeps going up towards this bigger trend line, it begins to tange, reduce. You get more like it reducing towards the major sell trend line, towards major. So this is a retracement. So before it broke out, then I sold. So that's how the strategy is more on. Then if I take entry, I go to 15 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes. My 15 minutes is where I now get patterns. I try to get patterns of patterns. Okay, more like this pattern now. Trade went up, come down, then shorts. You get M. I'm just looking to get an M pattern. Let me draw the pattern. This is what I'm looking for. If I'm to sell the market, I'm looking for something like this. You get?
Yeah.
Then I take my entry either at this. I take my entry either at this point most time, or sometime at this point. And most of my entry, my entries must be this within this blue lines, which are the psychological level, round numbers. I only add 50 pips to these round numbers. So the difference are mostly 50 pips.
Sure.
Are the differences. So,
so you're waiting for a range to be created, you're waiting for that range high to be taken, and then you'll look to short that. Okay.
Exactly. If you watch the same scenario happened here, the same thing happened here, the same thing happened here, but it broke out at this case to hit this major trend. So the same up pattern happened here, but this time around it wasn't close to it went a little bit above the blue line at this 22,500, almost form an M pattern again, which is a good shot, but I didn't catch this opportunity. So that is just more like how the trend, how I analyze the market.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so trend lines, M patterns, psychological round numbers. Okay, and you look to enter on a 15-minute chart?
Exactly.
Okay, and you hold for a particular amount of points, or do you have a risk reward?
I use most of my risk reward is 1:4, 1:5. So do I also stack? I add to my winning positions. Sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't get really good. And I'm trying to actually build my strategy where I can only enter one entries without taking too much. I'm trying to get more precise entry this time around so that I can be taking only one position at the same time without scaling up, without adding to positions, which is I feel is more psychologically balanced on my head, because sometimes I stack, it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. And I really want to eliminate that.
Okay. How much do you risk per trade?
Yeah. I risk 0.5, sometimes 1%, as the case may be. It depends on the setup.
Sure.
It all depends on the setup. So if the setup is a good setup, I can risk 1%. I use dollar cost average, whereby sometimes if I'm to risk 25 and 0.5, I'm going to divide the entries into 4 or 3. So I keep entering gradually as it goes in my direction. Yeah, so that's how I.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your chart. Are you able to share your FundedNext dashboard so we can see some statistics?
Yes.
Okay. So you're on a 6K Stellar account.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've just reached your target by the looks of it. Okay. Well done. 10%. $600 profit. Excellent.
Yeah.
In 10 trading days. Wow. Good. Okay, can we see some details? If you click on the detailed stats, we can see your risk reward, and there we go. So what have we got here? Win rate is, if you scroll back to the top for a second, we've got here win rate's 42%, loss rate's 57%, but your average risk reward is 1 to 2.6. Okay, so yeah, that's excellent. Right, okay. So gross profit 1,200, gross loss 600. Yeah. Okay. So basically, you're looking at 2 to 1 with a Okay, that's cool. Very nice. Very good stats. Yeah. And you look to trade roughly once a day, maybe twice a day?
Yeah, twice in most cases.
Twice. Okay. Is that in any particular session? London, New York, Asia?
I trade during the London and the New York.
London and New York. Okay, I see. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing those stats. Any suggestions that could help traders out there who are struggling to get funded? What's your tricks? What's your secrets that manage to hit that 10% profit target?
Okay. One of the advice that I will advise every trader is we shouldn't look at this is a skill set. Trading is a skill set. We should just focus on the skill set. Try to learn how to trade to hit 10% on a regular basis, no matter how the time is, so that you can always, like I try to hit 10%. If I'm good with 10%, if I hit 10%, 5%, I'm okay. So traders should learn to follow the strategy, follow the setup, and most importantly, discipline. I can't tell you, I'm not 100% disciplined. I really want to work on my discipline aspect, because if any trader have a good setup and has a good risk management, if he or she can follow the risk management and the setup, you can't fail. That is the truth. I've done it. All my failures always come to most cases, all my failures during my past pro firm I took was always coming from lack of discipline. They're all lack of discipline. So the discipline aspect I would say consistently, the discipline aspect to follow your setup, your risk management, and your game plan thoroughly, it's very, very vital, and it will help traders reach their desired goal. And that's just it. Keep being resilient, be open-minded to opportunities, because the market is it's unstoppable. So it's nowhere to be go. If you can be able to catch get 10% a month, 2 months, it's okay. So all we just need to scale up the capital. So I won't advise for those with lower capital to try to flip to no. It's not a good way of trading in the long run.
That's good advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Any suggestions to FundedNext? Are you happy with their service, their payouts, their spreads?
Yeah, they are really amazing. Their commission, their spread, they're really amazing. But I would like to you guys to at least there's a guardian protector. Maybe for those who are aggressive traders, more like not aggressively, but those who stacks. Maybe you can have a guardian protector where one can be able to. It helps in discipline also. Maybe you place a trade today, you set your daily stop loss on your dashboard. If you're to risk 5%, so when you set your daily stop loss on your dashboard, and if you take a trade and you've hit that daily stop loss, you will be able to take a trade till the next day. That's how that functions work. More like a guardian protector guiding you to be disciplined. So if you've hit your target, your drawdown, you really want to set it every morning. Next day you won't be able to take a trade till the next day. It's going to be an amazing future if you guys introduce that.
It's a good idea. So to enforce some strict rules. Maybe both sides. So if you hit a certain drawdown or if you hit a certain take profit, then you cannot trade for the rest of the day. That's good. It's a good idea. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for that. Okay, thank you for your time. Good luck with I guess you're moving on to the next phase now. You've done the 6K challenge. I guess you're funded now, so good luck with that. Maintain the discipline, and hopefully I'll speak to you again.
You would. I'm going to come back stronger. And I've not been really good with my trading lately, but I'm going to come back stronger. I'll show you guys, and
I'm sure you will.
Some massive profit split together.
Good stuff. Wish you the best, Charles. Thank you.
Now that's the goal. Okay.
Speak to you soon. Bye.